You know, I was really debating whether to make a video about this, but I realized that it has to be addressed. I too was a fan of the Lunchables era. It was the perfect snack tray that brought everything you ever needed as a child, and it still does. I mean, I'm currently 23 years old and I still eat my Lunchables ham and Swiss combination with a side of Diet Dr. Pepper because I want every neuron in my brain to just burst in contagion. That last bit isn't at all serious, but this image is. Yup. This is KSI and Logan Paul's newest creation named Lunchly. They teamed up with Mr. Beast's Feastables to create this said Lunchable style entree, and I'd be lying if this image doesn't scream I am ignoring every allegation / accusation made against me by making more money so therefore people will forget about it. Basically, Lunchly is being promoted as a healthier substitute for Lunchables, and I'm here to say that it's not. It's already bad enough that you have Prime and constant backlash, one as being as big as the Olympic Committee suing Prime for infringing trademarks back in July of this year. And I don't want to bore you with all the accusations Prime has racked up over the past 2 years since its release, but we all know what each of these creators have done. If it isn't for Logan being exposed by CoffeeZilla only to now sue him for defamation, or KSI where in general actually I haven't really seen much controversy apart from the Prime accusations, and now Lunchly as well, but we'll get into that later. And then there's Mr. Beast. I think everyone knows what happened. So, according to Logan Paul, Lunchly is 360 calories with 12 grams of protein, 400 milligrams in electrolytes, and 12 grams of sugar, compared to Lunchables' 390 calories, 13 grams of protein, 55 milligrams of electrolytes, and 20 grams of sugar. So now I'm going to give you a side-by-side comparison of Lunchly's The Pizza Box and Lunchables' Pizza with Pepperoni Kit. Both of these were taken from the official websites, and as you can see, Lunchly is not a healthier choice by all means. That isn't to say that Lunchables is the optimal substitute, but in this case, if you were going to go for, say, a snack that's quote-unquote light, the Lunchables is the more better one that you're going to go for. But just looking at the sheer amount of potassium in Lunchly is already sending diabetic inflamed electroparticles throughout my whole body. So basically what potassium does for the body, it helps it function more normally, such as your heart, muscles, and nerves. But for one box to account for 20% of the daily recommended intake of potassium is just insane. As for the calories in Lunchly, I want to say that it's somewhat misleading. Prime, I already know, is 20 to 25 calories per bottle. The sauce in the Lunchly's pizza box is 65 calories. The pepperoni is 10 calories each, and the cheese is about 80 calories. The big boy here, however, is the Feastables chocolate bar. These chocolate bars are around 170 to 190 calories each. Now, I don't know how big the chocolate bar is inside the package, but I could only assume it is a standard size chocolate bar. I haven't tried to see if Lunchly was available in my area using their official website, but to my avail, I found nothing. Now, surely there wouldn't be any more controversy to this, right? I was wrong. So, after scouring the deep, cheap cesspool of porn that is now Twitter, I had found out that KSI has an actual beef with childhood maker DanTDM. In a tweet by DanTDM, it states, "What happened to YouTubers, man? I can't say anything anymore. This is selling stuff for the sake of making money. Simple. How does this benefit their fans? This is selling crap to kids who don't know better than to trust the people who are selling it to them. Do better." Basically what Dan did here was he called out YouTubers who quote unquote sell themselves out, but also to companies who should make healthier choice options that can be marketed towards children. And KSI responded to this tweet in probably the most lowest form of testosterone level a man can ever achieve by showing DanTDM's old Tube Heroes toys and U2s. Which is an insane tweet, by the way, if not hypocritical towards JJ, because homie also has a U2s. Now, I'm a KSI fan as much as the next person, but would often like to see someone give him a reality check due to his oversaturated ego, because this response is probably the most KSI response I could have ever seen. And as for Logan's tweets, all of them are community noted. So you can go off on his Twitter and just read all of those. I'm not going to even bother showing this part. Honestly, what makes it even more funnier regarding Logan's part is that his Twitter comments are turned off, or at least he chooses on who can respond to his Twitter, which just shows how good he is at taking criticism. Like, for fuck's sake, even I'm scared on to putting this video out because I'm afraid that Logan's legal team is genuinely just gonna come for my ass. Like, what the fuck are you gonna get out of me, Logan? Genuinely, all you're getting is a genuine penny from my ass. I'm a fucking working class man. I swear, if I get sued. Mr. Beast has yet to respond, but many other YouTubers are taking action, such as Jacksepticeye, Zaltic, iBallistic Squid, and Rosanna Pansino. At the end of the day, I don't know exactly how to feel about Lunchley, but I do have some final thoughts, which entail that these YouTubers don't need to make any more money than what they already make on a basis, simply because they have multiple monopolies to their disposal. But I do respect them in a way where they don't want to stay in their single lane, and that is just by doing YouTube. No, they want to expand, they want to further their income, they also want to further their knowledge, and within all due respect, that is, if not indefinitely, respectable. So at the time of this recording and when the video comes out, all three creators, Logan, Mr. Beast, and KSI, have all responded. However, what takes the cake here is that Logan has responded with a claim suggesting that Lunchley isn't a healthier option compared to leading brands. What did you expect? Anyways, that's it from me. Take care and peace.